Hello my darlings, I hope you're all doing very, very well. I hope you are sitting comfortably, you are cozy, and you have your snacks and your beverages. In today's video, I will be doing a Tattoo Enthusiast reacts to Am I the A-hole? And of course, because I am a tattoo related channel or content creator, whatever you want to call me, okay? I will be looking at tattoo related Am I the A-hole posts. For those that don't know, Am I the Arsehole is a subreddit on Reddit where people ask, am I the asshole in this situation? And they want advice or opinions of what they are going through. And of course, like I just said, I always look at the tattoo related ones. The first one we're going to be looking at is, am I the asshole for denying my dad's partner a beauty treatment tattoo? My dad's partner is a very scatty person. She often ignores instructions and assumes that she knows best. Her children have had to have very invasive and painful dental treatments because she wasn't consistent enough with making sure they brushed their teeth. I specialise in permanent makeup. She's desperate for me to do a treatment on her, but I am concerned that she will not follow aftercare instructions properly. She had a treatment recently that stated clearly that she was not supposed to wear makeup while she was healing, and she wore makeup literally hours after the procedure. Oh my god. She also wanted me to do it at home for her, which I will not do because there is no way that I can guarantee that there will be the necessary standard of hygiene for this procedure, and I am not licensed for that. I am concerned that if I do it, she'll get some horrible infection and I will have my business name attached to it. I'm not comfortable with that, but I'm also concerned that turning her down will cause tension. Ooh, so I can completely understand this person's worries because this woman sounds like an absolute nightmare client. Like, terrible. I feel like she would be the person where she won't look after whatever it is properly. I'm gonna just imagine it's eyebrows, right? Like an eyebrow tattoo situation, maybe. I feel like she's not going to follow the aftercare instructions. When you get your eyebrows tattooed, you have to keep them dry for quite a long period of time, not put any like products in there or on them either. If it is obviously eyebrows, I don't know, but whatever. And yeah, if it goes wrong, then like this person said, she will get the blame for it. It won't be on the client or the dad's partner. It will be all blamed on this person that wrote the post, right? And that will obviously lead to issues. So this person is kind of damned if they do, but damned if they don't. Oh, what a tricky situation they're in. The thing for me is I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna do it, but you have to come to wherever I work to have it done. And if you don't follow the instructions, okay? If you don't look after what I'm doing properly, first of all, I'll be able to tell. Second of all, I know who you are and what you're like. So you can't try and blag your way out of this, okay? You cannot blame me for this. If it ends up a mess, that's on you, honey. It's not on me. But then this also leads on to the conversation of, is this person treating this person unfairly because they know who they are? You know, could you imagine if tattoo artists started doing deep dives onto each client to see what type of person they are, how they heal their tattoos and all of that? That seems a little bit unfair, doesn't it? I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions on this one. But I'm going to say they're not the arsehole, especially for not wanting to do their procedure at home. That shows that this person really cares about what they do and is, you know, a decent professional human being, which is great. I just wish them all the luck. Good luck with that one. Am I the arsehole for telling my friend's girlfriend that never in my life would I ever let her come near me with a needle? Okay. Hi all, my friend started dating a tattoo artist a while back and now she's part of our friend group. I'm fairly tattooed and so is she, but that's about the most we have in common. She's a relatively new tattoo artist and was just recently signed off after her apprenticeship. She, for some reason, really wants to tattoo me. I have tried to be nice, joking that I'm very loyal to my own artist who I've been seeing for over 6 years, and that I'm not looking to stray from the style I currently have. She brings it up every time the group gets together and it puts me in an awkward position as she's very pushy. Last Friday we were all hanging out and she was pushier than usual. And her boyfriend, my friend, jumped on the bandwagon and was trying to convince me to let her. Oh, my social anxiety would be through the roof. I was short and told them no, that I didn't want her to tattoo me, and I told them my reasons already, but they wouldn't budge. Ugh. Eventually, I was snappy and told her that I still haven't seen a single clean line on her Instagram. And that I wouldn't ever let her come near me with a needle. I also mentioned that I personally hated the style she tattoos, they age awfully, and that I want to actually be happy and proud of the tattoos I have instead of regret them later on. It killed the vibe and I left pretty soon after, so I don't know what happened later on, but the group chat has been dead quiet this week. I feel bad because I insulted her work, but I'm so sick of them thinking that if they badger me enough about it, I'll change my mind. I'm going to say that this person is not an asshole. I think they were pushed to the limit. At the end of the day, no means no. Take it as an answer. Stop pestering and badgering people if they say no. It's one of my biggest pet peeves, okay? Like, if I say no, it means no. Leave me alone, okay? So I fully understand the reaction to just snap back and be like, look, I've said no. I don't want your crappy tattoos on me. You don't do the style that I like. Your quality isn't up to my standard as of yet. So, like, leave me alone. Oh, but you know, the reason why the group chat has been dead quiet is because there has been a new group chat made. Let's be serious. Without this person. And all the friendship group is now nattering away without this person, which is awful. Like, this person was just voicing their concerns and their opinions. What would you do in this situation if you had someone constantly badgering you and saying, please, can you get tattooed by me? Like, would you react like this? Am I the arsehole to tell my mum that my 13-year-old sister got a stick and poke tattoo on her finger? I, 21 female, am conflicted about telling my mum that my little sister, 13 female, got a tattoo. She showed it to me yesterday and thought it was super cool. However, my mum is super against tattoos. Like, she's told me she would kick me out of the house for a tattoo. I'm not trying to be a tattletale. Kind of are. But I'm genuinely worried about how much trouble she could get in. My generation is not the same as hers, and my mum's let her have a lot more freedom than I did as a kid. So I didn't get into the kinds of things she does. But she's also told me about how she's been hanging out with her friend, 13 female, and apparently they got in a car with other teen boys, 16 male, 15 male, oh no, and were running around the woods. For context, this is the same day she got the tattoo, so she just went wild on that day, I guess. She's been busy. All of that in one night, I could never. I'm honestly terrified if my mum does not wrangle her in now, it will get way worse. I love my little sister to death and I'm so conflicted because she confided this in me, but I'm wanting to do some type of prevention because I know it will only get worse if she is only 13 and already getting into this stuff. I could care less about the tattoo itself. My concern is her getting some kind of disease from it or getting into worse trouble way outside of this tattoo. I think it's a small thing, but an indication for more trouble to come. I did try to talk to her about it and let her understand the risks, but she had absolutely zero care and thought it was funny. Am I the arsehole? Oh man, this is a really tricky one because like I can completely understand this sister's concerns, you know, like 13 years old is so young. Like, I know when you're 13 you don't think you're young, you instantly think, I'm a teenager now, I know everything, I'm fine, I'm safe. But in the grand scheme of things, you're not. Because I look back now at when I was 13 and I'm like, oh my God. The thing is, I was never rebellious because I was too scared to be rebellious. Like, the most rebellious thing I did, I think, was getting my tongue pierced at 16. My mum was not happy about that at all. But in the grand scheme of things, I could have been doing a lot worse. Like, I've never ever taken any drugs. Like, legit. I'm not just saying that. Like, legit. You know, unless it's prescribed to me, I don't take it. I'm scared. Okay? I've never smoked a cigarette. Okay? So, like, yeah, I was never, like, super rebellious, but, like, most teenagers are, and I think it's best for them to just get it out of the system and just guide them in the right way. So, what would you do in this situation? I don't think I would say anything to my mum, but should it get worse and there is more additions to this one, she ends up getting a ton of tattoos in really unsafe environments, then I would be like, intervention. And of course, you all know me, I don't agree with underage tattoos or illegal tattoos or getting tattooed in someone's car or whatever this is. But I feel like every teen at some point has one moment where they just go off the rails, you know, like it's part of growing up. But yeah, I'd 100% keep an eye on the situation, especially as this 13-year-old is getting in random people's cars or whatever, especially when they're a little bit older. I mean, like, if you think about it, 3 years isn't that much. You know, my best friend is 3 years younger than me. Yeah, 3 years younger than me. But if I knew her when I was 16 and she was 13, that would be like super weird, right? But as you get older, it's obviously fine. So obviously that is a bit of a cause for concern. That would make me feel super uncomfortable. I don't know, I'm really conflicted by this whole thing. So part of me is like, oh, she's a teenager, but then another part of me is like super overprotective. And then if this was my sister, I'd be like, all right, we're stopping this right now. Like, what are you doing? You know, like, it's so conflicting. Am I the asshole for taking my stepdaughter to have her first tattoo done? Oh no. I, 53 male, have 2 daughters. My older one, Kristen, is 22 from my first marriage. And my second one, Amy, 17, is from my second marriage. Now, Amy is my stepdaughter, who I have legally adopted when she was 3. Her father is not in the picture. Oh, that's sweet. Up until she was 12, Amy could call me by my name or nickname and only recently started calling me Dad. I was fine with either, but not going to lie, I was overjoyed when I heard her calling me Dad for the first time. Aww. Amy has always wanted a tattoo, probably since she saw Kristen having one, but Amy was not allowed to have one as she was too young. Legal age where I live is 18. My wife, Claire, 45 female, have told her that she can have a tattoo when she is 18 and using her own money. I have added she also needs to make sure she has a design plan, so it is something she really wants to make sure there will be no regrets. Amy had a design in mind which has not changed for about 3 years. Okay, Amy, yes, go. Now, Amy is turning 18 in September, and as a present, I have booked her a tattoo session with one of the artists I know she follows and likes, and her tattoo style was hugely inspired by the artist. Oh my god, this is so cute. As the artist is not from our town, I have decided to let Amy have her tattoo done this month, while the artist is still here, as I know for a fact she will be flying to see the artist to have the tattoo done as soon as she turns 18. I have also paid for the tattoo. Oh, Dad of the Year award right here. Like, oh, yes, I love a supportive parent. Before leaving, I have told Claire where we are going and she just nodded. I have repeated myself just in case she haven't heard me, and my wife said it's fine and to go. However, when we came back a few hours later, Claire was pissed and called me an asshole for allowing Amy to have a tattoo done without talking to my wife first. I don't think I was in the wrong here since Amy is nearly 18 and the tattoo is a memory of one of her pets and is on her shoulder, so it's not huge. At the end of the day, Claire was aware, okay, of what was going on here. She understood the agreement. They had obviously discussed that they were allowing this daughter to be tattooed when she was of her age, or I guess close to the age. It's a tattoo that she's wanted for like 3 years. She had a tattoo artist in mind for, I guess, a long time as well. Like, it's not a dumb decision tattoo. It's not a spur of the moment tattoo. It's a very well thought out, meaningful tattoo. I don't know how you can go from, yeah, it's fine, to incredibly pissed in such a short period of time. I guess maybe because the mother, Claire, wasn't involved or wasn't in the process of the whole thing. So I can understand maybe being a bit mad about that, but all you have to do is voice your concern about that and say, hey, I would like to be involved in this. Can I come with you? Instead of being like petty or passive aggressive about the whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna react to one more for this video. Am I the asshole for not liking my friend's tattoo? I have a friend, let's call him Jay. Jay loves tattoos and has many of them on his body. He even has some on his face and neck. Some of his tattoos are cool and are inspired by his personal life, while others are just plain stupid. Today, Jay shared a photo on Instagram showing the new tattoo he got in honor of his late mother. His mother passed away earlier this year. Jay and his mother argued a lot about everything and they weren't close at all. He never visited her or called home either. His mother wrote poems for fun and Jay decided to get the first 2 lines of one of her poems inked on him. To be honest, I don't quite understand why. Why would you get a tattoo in honor of someone you never appreciated when she was alive? Besides, his mother hated tattoos with a burning passion, saying that only prisoners or thieves got them. Getting a tattoo in honor of someone who hated tattoos is a bit of a dick move in my opinion. I pointed out that what he did was hypocritical and stupid, and that he was only trying to earn sympathy points. Jay instantly blocked me, and now all of his friends are calling me an arsehole. Am I the arsehole? So this person has been voted an arsehole, and I kind of understand that, to be honest with you, because like at the end of the day, it's not your body. Sure, you can have an opinion of it, but you don't have to be an asshole about it. I have a tattoo for my mum. She passed away in 2014. It's this Twister ice lolly tattoo right here. Well, it's for my mum, and it's like for my sister. It's basically for my childhood. But my mum and my sister, when I was a kid, like growing up, loved Twister ice lollies, and they were always in the freezer. And I don't mind them, but I didn't really like them. I don't know. They just remind me of my mum and my sister kind of thing. But yeah, my mum didn't like tattoos at all. I also have a tattoo for my nan. I have a portrait of Snow White because she loved Snow White, and again, my nan did not like tattoos at all. But for me, getting these tattoos are a way for me personally, you know, to honor them, you know, because tattoos are such a big, huge part of my life. So for me to get a tattoo of someone is like a big compliment. So yeah, what people do with their body, whether, you know, you agree with it or not, when it comes to getting memorial tattoos, you may be thinking, well, that person didn't even like that person. At the end of the day, it's up to them. It's their life. You know, this person could have very fond memories of, you know, their childhood with their mother, and maybe their relationship went a little bit sour as everyone got older. You know, these things happen. So I would definitely say this person is an arsehole. Okay, my love, so that is it for today's video. I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much, truly, from the bottom of my heart. You keep me going, okay? I'm just sharing some love. I also just want to say thank you so much for always complimenting my background. I get quite a few nice comments from you. I just like to, you know, have a nice environment in the back, because, you know, if you're like me and have concentration issues, sometimes your eyes go wandering. So I hope there's stuff in the background that you can just have a little look at every now and then, should you be bored of my face or whatever, because I'm that person. Like if I'm watching a podcast or something, or some video where it's just one person talking, or an interview, I don't know, I'm always looking at what's going on in the background. Trust me, I'm just like, oh, what's that over there? Oh, that's a nice picture. Oh, that's a nice decor moment right there. Is that a candle I see? I wonder what scent that is. I'm honestly the worst. Anyway, thanks again for being here. I appreciate you all so much. And until my next video, bye.